Hi everyone and welcome to the Free Range Diva. Recently I was watching a makeup look created by one of my favorite makeup artists. Her name is Virginie and her channel is called The Very French Girl, and she did a makeup look featuring this little product right here, the RMS Beauty Uncover Up Foundation. It's her cream foundation, and I remembered that I had this. I think I got this in an ILEA order, but yeah, I had this little sample packet as well as a few other RMS products. So I decided to give it a whirl and see how we like it. This foundation comes in 16 shades. There are 4 here, and you get one from the lightest, mid-range, medium tan, and then the deepest shade down here at the bottom. So I think I'm going to be working with these two. Now I have used the RMS Uncover Up concealer before, and that one, my shade is 5.5. So there is no 5.5 here, although they do have a shade 5.5. There is not one in the sample packet. So I'm just going to see which one of these works the best. So this is just going to be a basic everyday makeup look, nothing fancy. I'm just getting these two out of here. Get these open. The 2 shades that I'm using are 22 and 33.5. And I don't know how you could not notice, but because my hair has been looking a little cray for the last few videos, and it's not looking today because I cut it. I did it myself here at home. I did some tutorials to help me. I mean, I've cut my hair before, but I wanted to give it a little movement this time. So I watched a couple of YouTube tutorials and had at it, and it's not too bad, I don't think. Right? Okay. This foundation is definitely a cream. It's solid, in solid form. There you can see the 2 shades. And I'm probably just going to start with the darkest one. It almost liquefies. Let's try the other one. So on my hand you can see the 2 shades. Neither of them are exact match, but I wonder what would happen if I just kind of mixed them together. Let's just see. Yeah, we'll just mix them. The texture, it probably comes in a tube because it feels like that kind of texture that would come out like a moisturizing cream, and then it becomes more liquid once it gets on the face. I think that this also I'm going to use as a concealer too, maybe the lighter shade. This is very heavy, I feel like, for a foundation. And it's got good coverage though. It's going on it's a little hard to maneuver around. I think if I was actually going to use this on a regular basis, I would start with my own shade and maybe mix a little bit of a moisturizer in with it to thin it out a little bit, to help it move around the skin better. But once it does come into contact with the warmth of your finger, I noticed it does liquefy a bit and move around a little bit more. Well, that's not too bad. I'm going to take that lighter shade, which one was the lighter shade, and use it to conceal around the eyes, here, here, here. Let's blend that in a little bit. Where's my concealer brush? Are you here? No, of course you're not. I'm not getting up again. I'll just blend it in with my fingers because I didn't bring my brush. So the texture, should I come in closer? Yeah, that's better. So the texture is very smooth. Yeah, this works perfectly fine as a concealer. up some discoloration here. Good Lord, I'm looking really blue these days. Probably not getting enough water. Blend it a little bit and definitely want to powder this down. I will say that even though it feels very emollient going on, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. The finish seems to be, it's not a very dewy finish at all. Yeah, it feels a little, I can feel it as I'm pat. This is actually a good thing to do, is use the warmth of your fingers to kind of pat this into the skin. And yeah, it feels good. A little more powder. RMS does make a really nice powder, but the one that I'm using here is from Alima Pure. It's their silk finishing powder if you're interested. Next, I guess I'll put my eyebrows on really fast. My eyebrows are not exactly even, and I use a brow powder from Silk Naturals, and I'm just going to use that to define, because I use my powder to kind of correct the shape to make them look more even. Just going to use this little brush to brush the product through, and then I can better see what needs to be fixed. And then I think this is from Honest Beauty. I've had this forever. This brow pencil. If you guys know of, I'm in the market for a brow gel. I have no clue what to get. So if you guys have a favorite brow gel product that you recommend, probably something that has a little bit of color to it, but something that would keep my eyebrows in place. Drop it in the comments down below so I can take a look. I wish you could see what a mess I'm making over here. This is the sample of the RMS Beauty bronzer. I've been wanting to try this product, so today seems like a good day to give it a go. Just going to put it here in my hand so I can see. The color's definitely warm, and then we'll just use this to pick up some of it and place it. Oh, goodness. And you don't need a lot. This is just a plain dry brush. Okay, we'll see how that I may powder it down if need be to. Yeah, but you can see it's definitely a warm tone. It's definitely a warm brown. But I do like the way that it looks up here. This looks really natural up here. All right. For eyeshadow, just a quick eye. I'm going to use from this Jane Iredale's Everyday eyeshadow palette. This color for the lid, and then we'll mix these two for the eyeliner. Yeah, well, I'm putting that middle shade right here in the crease. We're using this eyeliner brush. These brushes are from Eco Tools, by the way. Dipped in the black, let's not kill you, dipped in the black and the brown as liner on top. And this is going to be a smudgy liner. Whatever residuals left on the brush, I'll use that underneath. And then to finish off the eye, I've got the highlighter from RMS. Here it is. What is the correct name of this highlighter? This is like the best product I think that they make. The Living Luminizer. The idea is just to add a little light to, and since we have it on our fingers, we'll go in and do some highlighting. Yes. Nice. All right, mascara is the last thing. All right, for lips and cheeks, because I think I'm going to use this for both, I have this lipstick from RMS in the shade Temptation. This is a nice medium pink, and I'm just going to go straight onto the lips with it. And since this bronzer's calmed down a little bit, I'm just going to take, well, it's actually calmed down a lot. I'm just going to take a little bit of this lipstick and tap it onto the cheeks. And we're all done. So I'm going to wear this for a few hours. I will come back and give you my final thoughts on wear time and all that stuff. Although, honestly, it's rare that a makeup will break up on me, but hey, you never know. I will come back, share my final thoughts, and then leave you for the day. Okay. So it's been about 3 hours, and I just did a quick check of my makeup with the magnifying mirror, you know, the big mirror, and I noticed a few dry patches here, although you cannot see them with the naked eye, only with the magnifier, and a few dry patches down here. So just be aware, you'll probably want to make sure that your skin is nicely hydrated and moisturized and all that stuff. But otherwise, it's wearing just fine. A little bit of shine, but I think that's pretty normal just for me. And the color has adjusted a little bit better to my natural color, so I'm happy with it. If you have drier skins, I think this would be a lovely makeup for you. If you have normal to oilier skin, you might want to powder down a little bit more. But I like the finish, and I like that it's a full coverage. There aren't a lot of full coverage options out there in Green Beauty that look natural, and I love that this is not settled in fine lines. It just looks like normal skin up close, even with the magnifier around the fine lines around my mouth and things. So yeah, RMS foundation. It's the Uncover Up foundation that brand new and is working really well. So that's going to wrap it up for today, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, then please subscribe. I do all sorts of fun sort of makeup and skincare and food, plants. Yeah, if that interests you, then go ahead, hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And until I see you in that video, I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye!